Hello, welcome to the College of Pharmacy Camp. This is a video tutorial of how to apply to this program, this flow. Once you are able to access this application through the Discover You student portal, and the link will be there in the student portal once you save it to your My Flows. So once you click on the link, this is where it's going to take you to the College of Pharmacy website. You'll see where it says community outreach. There's some photos here that kind of show you what types of activities you'll be doing at the camp. They also talk about the dates. So this camp runs from June 16th through the 19th. So it's 3 days. It gives the location. So it's at the U of H main campus. The cost, which is $350. Unfortunately, this flow does not provide a scholarship to help cover the costs or help reduce the costs. So it's something to be thinking about when you're applying. If you or your family are not able to cover the full cost, to think about the fundraising ideas that you could have or who you can ask for donations to help you cover the cost of this camp. The deadline to apply is April 15th, 2020. So we're still a few weeks out, so you have some time. But they do state here on their website that they don't accept a lot of applicants. And so they are accepted on a rolling basis, meaning when applications come in, they're reviewing them. And so they do state here on their website that applications are accepted to the deadline or when all slots are filled. So it could be that they fill all spots before the deadline. So I would suggest applying as early as possible. That way you have a better chance of getting in. Here on the website, it also talks about some of the activities that you'll be participating in, the daily schedule. So the first few days will be the program will be run from 8 to 5, and then the last day will be 8 to 12. You'll get to learn about how to prepare for your education and career in pharmacy or pharmaceutical research. You'll get to learn about different job opportunities for pharmacists. You'll get to visit research labs, meet with clinical researchers at U of H. You'll also get to meet pharmacy professionals, researchers, students who are currently in the pharmacy program, and learn about their experiences. And you'll also get to do some hands-on activities, do some live demos, things like that. There will also be a light breakfast and lunch served to you for each day at no additional cost. If you do have any dietary restrictions or requirements, you do need to let the program know if you're accepted about those dietary restrictions that you have. You are also able to drive your own vehicle if you have one to the program, but just note that you will have to pay for parking. And if you don't have your own vehicle, you do need to note that each day you need to have reliable transportation to get to U of H. And if you don't have reliable transportation, please reach out to your Discover You advisor, and they can help you think of ways of how you can get to this camp each day. So who is eligible to apply? So this camp is open to students who will be entering their junior or senior year of high school of fall 2020. They look for students who have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or above, and they want students who have a math or science GPA of 3.0 or above. The application requirements. So there is an application form that includes a personal essay, official high school transcript. We have emailed the program to see if an unofficial transcript is allowable due to the schools being closed at this time. So I'm waiting to hear back from that program about providing an unofficial high school transcript. You also need a teacher and counselor recommendation. So part of that recommendation, you have to fill out this official form online. So once you click on it, it's going to pull up a PDF. This PDF is for you and your parent to sign at the top, and basically waiving your rights to access information contained on this recommendation form. So ultimately, you and your parent will fill it out, sign it, and then you give it to your teacher, counselor, and they will fill it out, and then they will send it directly to the program themselves or email it to the program. So let's go back to the website. So I would recommend, before filling out the application, is to get a copy of your transcript and also send this teacher counselor recommendation. If you don't have access to a teacher or counselor at the moment because of the school closures, please reach out to your Flow advisor and they can help you with obtaining a letter of recommendation or filling out the recommendation. Okay. So all of these materials need to be received by 5 p.m. Wednesday, April 15th at the following address. Okay. If you don't have a way to print out your documents, again, please reach out to your Flow advisor and they can help you troubleshoot and see how you can print documents. So if you don't have a printer at home, one way to print is to see if your local library is open and if you're able to print there from their computers. So let's click on the application form. And here you're going to put in your phone number. So let's put in a phone number, your address, city, state, so of course Houston, Texas, and what's the grade that you're going to be in the following school year, so fall of 2020. When we click next, it's going to say the high school that you attended. So I'm going to put the high school, well, you will put the high school that you are attending currently. You're going to say which city it's in. You're going to put your parent first and last name. And then your parent email. Then your parent phone number. And then this is where you're going to have your essay. So 200 to 300 word count. So 300 words is about half a page. And so the question is asking, discuss your interest in pharmacy and describe your experience in the field, such as volunteer work or internships, as well as what experience you gained. So here they're basically asking that you talk about why you're interested in pharmacy. What is it that attracted you to the pharmacy field? And then describe if you have any experience, if you've ever volunteered anywhere, whether that's at a hospital, a clinic, someplace where even if you don't have hands-on experience, but you got to learn and see more about pharmacy. And then they asked as well as what experience you gained. So what did you get out of that volunteer work or internship? What did you learn about pharmacy? And then I would also add not only what you learned about pharmacy, but what did you learn about yourself through that experience? So I would suggest putting in specific examples of why you're interested in pharmacy and then examples of the experiences that you've had. So once you have that essay, you can go ahead and copy and paste it in here if you have it saved on a Google Doc or Word document. I would, if you haven't started the essay when you get to this point, I would go ahead and write the essay on a Word document or Google Doc, so that way it doesn't erase or delete, if you leave the application for a minute. As you continue to scroll down, you're going to see t-shirt size, so you can click there which t-shirt size you want. If you have any food allergies, you can put here, I'm allergic to peanuts, or I can't eat meat, whatever your restrictions are or allergies. You're going to click next. You're going to say what gender you are, or if you prefer not to answer. Ethnicity, this is optional. So ethnicity will be if you are Hispanic or Latino or anything that is not considered a race. So once you get there, it'll say, thank you for your submission. A determination will be made once your application is complete. So just because you submit this online part does not mean that your application is complete. You need to send the letter of recommendation and transcript to the address that's on the main website. So once you're accepted, you are expected to pay the $350 in full online. And then they will also be asking for proof of health insurance. So that could be if you get health insurance through your parents' job or your guardian's job, or if you have Medicaid, CHIP, those things. So if you're not sure, talk with your parent or guardian, and then also check in with your Discover You Flow advisor so they can also help guide you on this process. So let's go back one more time to the main page. So again, the application form is there to get your basic information, also to put in your personal essay. It doesn't seem that you have to print the actual application. You could submit it online. So what you do need to send directly to the program is your official high school transcript. Again, I'm waiting to hear back from the program if students are able to submit unofficial transcripts due to the schools being closed. Also, your teacher or counselor need to fill out this application or this recommendation form. Again, you and your parent have to sign this. If you don't have a way to print and sign it, you can download a free app on your phone called Adobe Fill and Sign, and it will allow you to electronically sign PDFs, and then you can email it to yourself. So again, any questions that you have, I would suggest reaching out to your Discover You Flow advisor. You are also able to contact the program directly if you prefer. And here in this link, you can click on the person's name and they will take you to their email. And you can send an email also if you have any questions. And so that's the end of the Pharmacy Camp at U of H video tutorial. Again, if you have any specific questions, please reach out to your Discover You Flow advisor. Thank you.